Play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Giavotella, in a 4th different season in an Omaha uniform, was an all-star first time around with the Storm Chasers back in 2011. Also made his big league debut that season. 1-1 fastball.
Come on up.
This is inside, a sinker from Bennett. 2-1. Giavotella did have some time in the big leagues this year. Struggled with the Royals at just 176, 6 hits and 34 at-bats. 2-1. He swings, sends a line drive toward right field. Hazelbaker in, reaches up and on the backhand at about shoulder level, makes the catch to retire Giavotella for the first out in the 4th. Here is Danny Valencia, who lined out to left his first time around. Valencia in his 2nd game on a rehab assignment. Valencia, 20 games so far this year in the big leagues with Kansas City, a .246 hitter. A home run, 7 runs batted in. Right-hand batter, slightly open stance. First pitch, fastball away. Ball 1. Valencia was just at the point where he had started to kind of wrestle the third base job away from Mike Moustakas and was even getting the opportunity to play against right-hand pitching as he takes a breaking ball high. 2 balls and no strikes, and then suffered that left wrist hand injury. Necessitated him going on the disabled list and then eventually starting this rehab assignment, giving Moustakas the opportunity after a brief stay back here at AAA to get back to the big leagues. 2-0, fastball thrown low, 3 balls, no strikes. Valencia back in Omaha for the first time since playing here in the College World Series in 2006. 3-0, taking all the way, takes up and in for ball 4 and walks on 4 pitches. 3rd walk issued by Bennett. Valencia aboard with 1 down for Justin Maxwell. Maxwell flied out to left his first time up. Maxwell in last night's game had 3 hits, all singles, scored a couple of runs, also walked, so he was on board 4 out of his 5 trips to the plate. Valencia will be held at first by Clint Robinson. Rest of the infield set up to try to turn 2. First pitch swinging, Maxwell skies one high in the air, foul first base side. Morales Robinson in pursuit. It'll land on the dirt warning track and bounce into the seats for a foul strike. 0-1. Going to readjust the defensive chart. Albuquerque had a late lineup change about an hour before the game. Clint Robinson was originally not in the lineup, getting a rare day off today. Arisbel Arua Barrena was scheduled to play at 3rd, Alex Liddy at 1st, but Arua Barrena was scratched.
So Clint doesn't get a day off,
right?
But we do. We don't get to say Arisbel Arua Barrena.
Next pitch, Maxwell swings, fouls it off first base side again. 0-2. So Clint was moved back into the lineup, and then Liddy was moved across the diamond from 1st to 3rd. Robinson has played in all but 1 game this year. 72 out of the 73 games for Albuquerque. He was pretty much an Iron Man when he was here with the Storm Chasers in 2011, 2012 as well. Comes off the bag at first. Maxwell on the 0-2 swings. Hits a fastball foul. First base side out of play. 0-2. You just put on... Oh, okay. I won't spoil it for you then. Some hijinks going on here in the booth that I'm not necessarily privy to, but that's okay. Albuquerque leading 1-0. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the home 4th. Bennett out of the stretch from the 3rd base side of the rubber, sets, steps off as the runner breaks towards second. He throws to second base, not in time. A steal for Danny Valencia, catching an unsuspecting Bennett, and he moves into scoring position. Valencia now at second base. Maxwell steps out. Makes his way back in. Valencia was probably about 60% of the way, maybe even 70% of the way to second base before Bennett realized what was going on. Now he looks back in that direction and comes home with the 0-2 again. There's a breaking ball down low in the dirt outside, blocked by Monell. Seeing if he could get Maxwell to chase a pitch outside the strike zone. He laid off a ball and 2 strikes. Maxwell playing in his 24th game with the Storm Chasers today. He has driven in 18 runs. He has struck out about once every 3 times up. 1-2, he swings, pops it up. Foul, first base side. Robinson drifting back end to his left on the grass on the backhand will make the catch. Valencia bluffs a go to third as Robinson makes a one-hop throw that way. Liddy does a nice job getting down to a knee and corralling that throw to keep Valencia at second base.
And that was actually a nice piece of running there by Valencia, because the pitcher, Bennett, was over at the first base bag covering. And so Robinson, if that throw gets past Liddy, Valencia is easily going to make it to third. Why not force him to make that throw?
2 outs with Valencia at second. Now for Brett Eibner, who lined out the left his first time up on a diving catch by Trayvon Robinson. Been a little bit of an adventure in left field for Trayvon Robinson today. Eibner, a home run in last night's 6-home run barrage, wound up going 2 for 5, scored a couple of runs, knocked in a pair. His first home run since May 24th, as he takes a breaking ball for a strike. 0-1, and just his second home run since the 2nd of May. Eibner turning it around after a very poor month of May, having a much, much better month of June. Bennett's next pitch. Eibner swings, fouls off a fastball straight back, falls behind in the count now, 0-2. Eibner hit just 180 in May, and so far in June, he's a .340 hitter. Had only 20 hits in May, he's already got 18 in June. Bennett, a check on Valencia. A set. And he will turn and bluff a throw as he steps off the rubber. And now Bennett walking towards second base. Looked like he said something to Valencia there. It was kind of odd. It was about halfway between the mound and second base on the grass. And he looked like he was walking back there with a purpose specifically to do that. Now he climbs back up on top of the hill. Deals the 0-2 again. Eibner swings, fouls off a fastball straight back, and stays alive at 0-2.
I couldn't tell. He did walk a long way away from the mound, but if he did say something to Valencia, it was not enough to make Danny react.
Bennett checks on Valencia again. Comes home with the 0-2 again. Eibner lays off a breaking ball, biting down low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eibner faring better this year against right-hand pitching than he has against lefties. A lot more at-bats against right-handers, but still having a lot more success against them. All 6 of his home runs, as a matter of fact, have come against a right-hand pitcher. And all 6 of his home runs this year have come here at home. 1-2. He swings, fouls off a breaking ball straight back, stays alive at a ball and 2 strikes. Eibner, like Valencia, experience here in Omaha during the College World Series. Played here for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Had a dramatic home run in a game for the Razorbacks here. Waiting on the 1-2. Here it comes. He swings. Skies a fly ball toward right center field. Peterson on the go. Back and to his left. The wind's going to hold this one up and allow Peterson to make the running catch as he tracks it down for the final out of the inning. For the Storm Chasers here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. A man left. We're through.